She's not even 2 years old yet, but she's taller than me. Giraffes are the tallest mammals in the world. And their legs are so long it looks like they're on stilts. Now, you would think baby giraffes have a hard time of taking their first steps.
But when they're born in the wild, it only takes them half an hour before they're standing up. And they can walk from just a day old.
Which is incredible.
For some baby animals, just standing up can be tricky. First stop, Kenya in Africa. Look at these elephants. Aren't they magnificent? You see those big ears? That's how you know they're African elephants. African elephants have the biggest ears in the world. Elephants are great mums. They have really close families. An elephant family is a herd. Look, it's a newborn baby, an elephant calf. She's only a few minutes old. Incredible. She hasn't even stood up yet. It's hard standing up when you're as heavy as an elephant. So Mum's there to lend a helping hand. Or a trunk. Thanks, Mum. Time for a nice drink of milk. Yummy. She'll get milk from Mum until she's 3 years old. She's mastered standing. What about walking? Whoops, steady. There's a lot of elephant for a young one to control. I think she's getting the hang of it. All the grown-ups in the herd will help take care of this young calf. It's like living with your aunties all the time. Trouble is, a little knowledge can be a dangerous thing. Now she knows how to walk. She wants to explore. Careful. You mustn't leave the safety of the family. Because when the family gets ready to go, you have to go with them. Come on, you can do it. It's pretty tough being a newborn elephant, but Mum will always be on hand to help you get over life's stumbling blocks.
Sloths sleep up in trees. They don't have beds to sleep in, so they'll curl up into a ball or they'll hang from a branch and find anywhere to sleep. And if you're wondering why they don't fall out, it's because of their sharp claws. Look at them. They grip on even when they're fast asleep.
Every baby animal has its own special place to sleep. First up, the Congo. The animals that you and I are most like are the great apes. Gorillas, chimpanzees, and these orangutans from Sumatra. But unlike us, they all make their beds up in the trees. This orangutan baby already knows her way around the treetops. But she'll need to rely on Mum to teach her how to make a bed up here. Every evening, she watches her create a mattress by bending branches together. Hey, that's your pillow you're eating. Never mind. She'll share a bed with Mum until she's 8 years old. So she has plenty of time to learn. Beds also make good umbrellas. But that takes some practice too. Keep trying. The the smallest of the great apes are called bonobos. In her forest home in Africa, this bonobo mum is also teaching her son how to make his bed. And like lots of children, he'd rather be having fun than helping his mum out. When she's done, Mum takes a well-deserved nap. But it's hard to rest with a toddler who just wants to play. I guess she'll have to try again later. Elsewhere in Africa, gorillas are also using branches to make nice springy beds. Sleeping in a tree is actually very sensible. It's warmer up here than it is on the ground, and there's plenty to eat if you fancy a midnight feast. But poor old Dad is too heavy to sleep up in the trees, so his bed's on the ground. Whatever type of ape you are, it can take a long time to learn how to make your own bed. But until you figure it out, you can always snuggle up next to Dad. First stop, Antarctica. This super streamlined swimmer is a Weddell seal, and she's exploring an icy underwater world. And if you think it looks cold down here, well, it's not much warmer up on top. Seals love the water, but they're mammals, which means they have to come up to breathe air. Here she comes. Pop! Her pup has been waiting for her on the ice. He's only a few days old, so he hasn't been exploring with Mum yet. I think he's pleased to see her, though. The Antarctic sea ice where these seals live is one of the coldest places on Earth. Seals don't mind the cold, though. They've got waterproof fur and a thick layer of fat to keep them warm. And if it gets really cold, well, you can always use Mum as a windshield. Ooh, there's even warm milk on tap too. Perfect. But this pup can't stay on the ice forever. It's time to go exploring. Ooh. It's cold when you first get in. Mum makes sure there's a nice big hole in the ice by scraping the ice with her teeth. That must be cold on the mouth. She needs to do this every day so they don't get stuck on the ice. Oh, it looks like hard work. Now it's time for the little pup's first ever swim. It's a bit scary. He's going to need to be really brave. Come on. That's it. Things look very different down here. Oh, I think he wants to get back out. Come on, little guy. You can do it. Here he comes. Ah, he's done it. This is just the first of many diving trips this little seal pup will make with his mum, whilst he's learning to catch fish. But for now, he can just enjoy exploring this beautiful underwater world.